So now it appears as though some in Congress are trying to go after President Trump on obstruction of justice, but is there really anything there? Hey everybody, I'm Chad Hasty, host of the Chad Hasty Show, which airs weekday mornings 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 a.m. KFYO. Senator Dianne Feinstein making the rounds on the Sunday morning talk show. She was on NBC's Meet the Press and alluded to this whole thing with President Trump and Russia going towards obstruction of justice. I'm reading here from Fox News. California Senator Dianne Feinstein, the top Democrat on the Senate Judiciary Committee, said on Sunday that the panel has started to see the putting together, quote, of a case of obstruction of justice against President Trump. The senator told NBC's Meet the Press that her analysis is based on special counsel Robert Mueller's Russia collusion probe that recently resulted in indictments against former Trump campaign officials Paul Manafort, Rick Gates, guilty pleas by former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn and former campaign advisor George Papadopoulos. She pointed to the continued tweets from the White House on the matter. However, she provided no specific information that the Senate panel had to suggest its members had been actually piecing together an obstruction case. Feinstein also said she believed Trump's firing of the FBI Director James Comey came, quote, directly because he did not agree to lift the cloud of Russia investigation, saying that is obstruction of justice. Remember, NBC News, or I'm sorry, it was ABC News, came out with a piece on Friday that said that Flynn had, and I'm going to put it in a nutshell here, Flynn had basically been instructed during the campaign to go and speak with Russian officials. Later on, ABC had to come out and say, no, that wasn't the case, that Flynn went and spoke to Russian officials during the transition of the Trump campaign into the White House. Two completely different things. We can argue whether or not a non-elected officials team should be, or a non-sworn-in president should be speaking with Russian officials. But guess what? Trump is not the first, and the Trump administration, not the first incoming administration to go and talk to foreign officials. It has happened before. So is there really a case of obstruction of justice here? So far, I have not seen it. I don't think it all looks great, but I don't think there is the smoking gun yet that is required in order to say that this has been obstruction of justice. Let's not forget, Dianne Feinstein is also having to deal with a campaign. She's having to deal with a primary opponent who has been saying that she has not been tough enough on President Trump and that she has not been tough enough because she has not called for Trump to be impeached. She's a California Democrat, liberal California Democrat. She's getting attacked from her left. She needs to come out and look as though she is being tough on Trump by saying they're going after obstruction of justice. I think don't discount the politics of all of this and getting involved. So far, again, we have not seen the smoking gun when it comes to obstruction of justice. Did Flynn go and speak with a Russian official? Yes. Who was he instructed by? Where did the president step in the way? Did he step in the way? It's all stuff that I think will eventually come out. But again, I haven't seen anything laid out yet that leads me to believe that Trump has absolutely, or that Trump did absolutely obstruct justice. Tune in to the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time. News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 a.m. KFYO. Have a great day.